Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Unclouded Recruit. Today we're going to be talking about software sales and what exactly is software sales. So I can't wait to get started, let's go. So a lot of you might have the questions like exactly what is software sales, how much can you make, how do you get a job in software sales, what's some of the pros and cons of a software sales job. Well, just to clarify, I am a sales engineer and I work in software sales. I have account reps who are also working in software sales. And software sales is just the process of actually providing a service or an application that does a service for a customer or end user. I'm going to use this analogy of buying a car, going to a car dealership. Typically, when you go on a car dealership, you talk to a car salesman, right? They show you the vehicle, like, hey, this is what it can and can't do. This is the model, the make. This is some of the benefits of it. And you go about your way. And that car does a service for you. You know, you get from point A to point B. You don't really care sometimes about the nuts and bolts of the car. You usually care about what can it provide for me. Can it get me to work, get my kids to school, and get me there safely in a timely manner. Software is kind of the same. Software is kind of the same way in terms of software as a service. So an example of software as a service could be QuickBooks, Salesforce, trying to think, Facebook, any software that runs in a browser that you don't actually have to install locally on your device is software as a service. So that software is running in a data center that's actually being processed back to you on your local device, maybe an iPad or a Chromebook or a MacBook, maybe, for example. So that software is doing a service for you. And this is huge because who wants to have all this software running on their local device, taking up RAM and CPU and taking up space when you could just have it running in the data center and you can access it through a browser and have the same functionalities and have the latest and greatest updates on that software. Not having to worry about keep updating, it's automatically done for you. You just pay or subscribe for it on a monthly basis for the most part. So how does selling software actually work? Well, it's kind of like back to the car dealership analogy. You have a product or a service. You have a customer that needs that product or that service to do their job or to make their company money. So you're pretty much the conduit that gets that person to the right position where they can make that purchase and see the value. Me being a sales engineer, I'm in the process of talking about the nuts and bolts of the software, how it works. So going back to the car dealership analogy, I would be maybe a technician on site where I could tell the customer, like, hey, look, this is the size of the engine. This is what it can do. This is how fast you can go 0 to 60. This is some of the safety protocols. This is some of the new features that it has. This is some of the traction on the tires, things of that nature, getting in the weeds of the technology of the vehicle. My counterpart, which would be my account rep, he would be the person trying to actually get you to get a test drive in it to see what it can and can't do for you and see if you like it, see if you like the way it drives on the highway or through the city. So you essentially have a product, you have a customer who has a current state and a desired state, and it's a gap between that. And you have to kind of understand what they need. Sometimes the customer doesn't understand what they need or what they want, and that's when the technical sales and your account rep comes in to help the customer understand their pain points, understand the value of the software that you're selling to them. Why is software sales a great career path, in my opinion? Number one is the money. I think you can make a lot of money. It's uncapped to how much you can make. Usually you have a base salary and then you have a commission. So once you hit your quota for the year, you can sometimes hit different accelerators where you can make more money. So let's say my base was 20K. And if I was on target with my quota, it would be, I could make 40 grand. So if I blow past my quota, I hit accelerators and I can make way, way more money. So that's what makes software sales so lucrative and so nice. And so the salary expectations is uncapped. So if you like to work hard, you like to be in a situation where you're always on the go, always on traveling, always doing different things, this might be a great career path for you. I've had a lot of jobs and a lot of different things in the past, and I'm so grateful for the position I'm in because I'm now seeing that the hard work that I put into being a sales engineer or a technical salesperson is going to come back to me in dollar signs. Usually, sometimes with a lot of jobs, harder you work doesn't necessarily equal more pay. And with this role, it totally does. The second reason why I like software sales is because you have a lot of flexibility in terms of remote work, in terms of traveling, being customer facing, and it's very lucrative when in terms of that. You always on the go, you're always hustling and pushing and trying to get to the next account, the next customer. And it's fun, it's challenging. Every customer has different issues, different needs that you have to provide for them to help them out to close that deal. And so it helps you actually become more of an entrepreneur than what you realize. So you're running your own business essentially. So at a high level, software sales is a way to engage customers to buy your products or services from a standpoint where they have a desire, they have a current state, and you want to get them to the desired state. You have to find out that gap that they are missing or the issues that they're having, their pain points, fill that gap in with your product, which would be that software as a service, and then move forward with that deal. So you're running your own business essentially day to day. And a lot of people, they could have up to 20 accounts all the way up to maybe even 600 accounts that you have to manage. So it's high volume sometimes, a lot of different calls, always on the go, always different problems, issues that you have to solve. And the last thing that I love about software sales is that it's very versatile. So if you don't want to be in software sales no more, the skills that you learn, how to talk to customers, public speaking, how to close deals, how to run a meeting, how to talk to people, how to have water cooler talk, how to make somebody feel good about themselves, how to build rapport, how to have empathy for people. That translates into a lot of different industries, a lot of different markets, such as real estate, being a real estate agent, being a loan officer, being a car salesman, being your own boss or own your own business. So that's what I love, because you can spend 2-3 years, what sometimes happens, you see account reps spend 2-3 years in software sales and then they leave. They dip out because they've made so much money, they gain so much skills, they go open up with their own business, whether it's real estate or whatever, and they pivot. That's what I love. Software sales is the hidden secret in terms of careers, in my opinion. So this is another episode of Uncloud Recruit. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and share this video. We have a lot of more content. And if you want to hear more about software sales, I can make another video about this. But please subscribe, like, and comment. It helps with the algorithm. And I look forward to talking to you again. So if you want to get into software sales, it's there, and do it. Make it happen.